Welcome back, friends. Today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Asylum, Episode 10. Like every other game on this channel, I'm going in 100% blind. I've seen no gameplay of it, and I've seen no videos of it. Last time we left off, I biopsied my own brain. I saw the pregnant woman eating her own baby. I liquefied some rats, and I made it to the third floor. It is officially 3 a.m. now. And I didn't really do anything up here besides walk down the hallway a little bit, and here's Lenny in this old theater. And that's where we are. Let's do this. It has been 3-ish weeks since I played this, so I may have forgotten a lot of stuff. I'll do my best to try and steer us in the right direction. Hopefully I didn't forget anything critical. I don't think so. Actually, before we talk to him, let's see what we gotta do. Tasks! Speak with Lenny. Lenny was the only person in the vicinity I could call a friend. He was bound to know more about this strange affliction and its effects. I had to find him. That's right. And we've had found out that the two directors of the Institute were treating not only Lenny, but everyone terribly. Like, it was all just a big front. It became a big front to, like, go mining into some dimension with some entity in the basement. Erber Schwerber was kept in the dark. She didn't know about this terrible, horrible stuff. They were doing a whole remodel of the Institute. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Okay, so drain the septic tank. To do that, we need to release the pressure. There was a few different, perhaps some arrangement of pipes somewhere in the building would provide a clue. I had to keep my eyes up. Right. Retrieve the item in the basement. I can't do that until I can open the valve thing, right? I needed to return to the filthy nooks of the basement to find a mysterious item lost in the sewers. I'm pretty sure that is going to be in the septic tank. And if I remember correctly, there was like one area I couldn't get to yet, and it's probably on the third floor up here. That I need to release the pressure with my valve. Okay, and then speak with Lenny. So, topics, what else new? Patient's fears, people, items, keyring, and my valve, which I use to release pressures. Okay, so really the only thing I can do right now is talk to Lenny. What's that? The ceiling had collapsed, rendering a good chunk of the theater useless. I wouldn't call it useless, just move the fucking thing. Oh, what's that? Patients used to be encouraged to participate in improvised plays. Art is good for the mind, the nurses said. That is true. Alright, Lenny. My man. The only man I could call a friend in here.
Lenny, what are you doing here?
I'm watching the show.
Oh. What show, Lenny?
Show? What? Oh.
Why don't you sit with me and we can watch it together?
You know what? I should.
It's very entertaining.
At least for a few minutes.
Lenny, please, you must listen to me. I have the tumor. I think you have it too. And Bertrand. We all do.
That's right.
Everyone in Group E.
Yeah, that's why I did the biopsy, to find out if I had the tumor. Which I do.
I don't want to talk about that now.
Of course not. There's a play going on. Stop being fucking rude, dude.
But Lenny...
Maybe it's good if we don't remember. If I was in pain, I wouldn't want to remember. I'd prefer to be happy, like I am now.
How happy are you, Lenny? Really?
My visions are getting worse. You will have them too.
I'm surprised that Lenny isn't more advanced than I am.
Why are you doing this?
Because I need to know, Leonard. I can't afford to lose my mind again. I want to remain in control.
Oh, this next part is fun.
Oh, yeah? Oh, we're talking about the play. Oh, Okay, explore the third floor.
What can you tell me about this third floor?
I like how it pulled it up without me having to prompt it.
The doctors used to come here often.
For what purpose?
I don't know, but I think there's a secret here.
There's a secret on every floor, apparently.
Time to see what they were hiding then.
Ooh.
Lenny, I saw a film. Horrible film. They locked someone in the basement.
That's right,
I
the thing.
don't want to hear about that,
Yeah.
please.
Oh, Lenny.
Just listen. In the film, there was an item that fell through a grate, and it seemed to be something of huge importance to the
right.
doctors. You know, the doctors that did this to us, Lenny. It happened in the boiler room.
Yes, the fire. I remember. It was so hot.
What's below the boiler room?
The sewers.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
Lenny, about those spots, do you remember where they can be found?
I remember
Okay, here we go.
seeing one on a balcony,
I got that one.
I think.
Yep.
Then one in a room with bath tubes.
The hydrotherapy, I got that
And-
one.
Maybe I saw another one on the top floor.
Oh, where we are. Okay. I don't remember what
That's actually very helpful, Lenny. Thank you.
Wait, I don't know if I'm remembering correctly or incorrectly.
I should be on my way, Lenny. Stay
All right, buddy.
safe.
Cool. Stay safe, dude. Oh, what's that? The theater must have been charming in its old days. Okay. Now, it was pitiful and dirty. Cool. That's where I came from. Now, while this game is very unnerving, and there have been a couple jump scares, I don't really have to worry about being terrified. No jump scare, like no real like. The workshop was a calm place driven by the queer creativity of patients. Hanwell Institute was well equipped to address all the needs of the mind. Okay. Oh, look at that. Cool sculptures. Can I go over here? Oh, what's this? The damp stains on the wall vaguely looked like the shape of a human. Yeah, they did. Head, arms, torso, legs. Very cool. Don Luth. The patient who did the sculpture wasn't well. I guess working on this thing was good for the mind of the patient. Interesting. Gwen Benjamin. Captivating, at least. Interesting. Eva Forsum. What is that? That thing. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna get closer to that. It looks like a Yeti. Oh. It's handsome. Can interact with anything on the shelves? No? Shame. What about here? I wonder if I can wear that. I want to wear the Yeti helmet. Can I not? Why am I able to step over here if there's literally nothing I can do? Wait, oh, space. That's it. There we go, space. Space shows me when I can interact with things. It, like, gives me the little circle highlights. Nice. Good to know. Alright. I could see the movement of bugs crawling inside the furniture. Matthew Kibilius. Cool. An old clay bowl. Oh, drawer. Locked? Unacceptable. This drawer was stuck. Some kind of clay dough, likely used for twisted artistic creations. I like how judgmental he is of these pieces of art. Big D, Big D. You and me both, brother. No. Oh, light. Lights didn't work here. So there's nothing to do in here. Oh wait, I didn't. Are these drawers? I didn't check them. It was jammed. Here we go. Nothing of interest. Really? There's really nothing in here. Okay. Oh god. This is a creepy room. Jesus. Zachary Blakey. Blakey. Black. Yeah. There were many cans under the table, likely filled with dried up paint. A piece of cloth stained with black paint, probably used by patients to clean their dirty hands. 5 a.m. Kitty cat. That would be cool. A Lauren S. Wood. If like all the art in here was made by like the developers' kids or something. Like, hey honey, you want to make something messed up for the game daddy's working on? Many cans of paints that had been emptied long ago. Alan Take Apart. Ooh, that's creepy. The boarded up windows gave the room a claustrophobic feel. I couldn't tell why, but the painting gave me a creepy feeling. I could not make out what it was exactly. An eye? Yeah, it's clearly an eyeball. There's an eyeball too. A lot of, yeah, maybe they didn't give it to the eyeball. A lot of delimbed. There's another one being delimbed and torn apart. Actually, these are kind of creepy and dark. Maybe they didn't know. Maybe they didn't offer the kids to. Oh my god, what the heck is that? It looks like. It looks like Batman. It's Batboy all grown up. What's this? Emptied easels. The sincere creations of patients thrown all around the floor. Lost hopes and dreams. That is actually really well done. That one right there. Jeez.
Attention Julia and all personnel. The high-risk patient has escaped again. He is very violent, more than usual. I believe he's rushing toward the 3rd floor. Proceed with extreme caution.
What? Journal updated. Suddenly, I heard a noise. Something close to me. Whoa! What? Oh god! Is he gonna come at me? There I was, trapped on the topmost floor, alone against the raving Batman with Bruno nowhere close by to aid me. Okay, can I go in this? Or, I'm gonna go in here. Oh! Okay. Do I need to rush? It doesn't seem like it. An old pulpit and unusable. God, that is... Am I stuck in here? Music wasn't going to calm him down this time. Besides, I didn't know how to play a piano. Okay, so I can go that way. Maybe with some varnish and much dedication, these seats can be used once again. That's not important right now! Is there no way to push through? Oh, what's this? No prayer would help me escape from the madman outside. Can I take it? A rosary made of wood, simple, would serve its purpose. No. Okay, I can't take it. Would now be the time to pray? Alright, I'm guessing I can escape through here. I hope. Oh, God! Is he gonna be chasing me the whole time? That is really unnerving. God, that's like going right up my spine. That's really unnerving. What does this say? It was senseless to think I could escape through this window. It was senseless. Yeah. It was senseless to think I could escape. Okay, yeah. Oh, what's this? I didn't think I could defend myself with that. Oh, am I looking to defend myself? Like, I was just hoping to run away. Do I have to, like, defend myself from him? The answer to my current predicament was not in these books. Right. I mean, clearly I need to defend myself. Oh, here we go. Hanwell Mental Institute. This is going to be difficult to read. Wow, there's a lot here. That's only 3 pages. Alright, let's do this. Record book updated. Alright, let's read this while the madman is screaming at us. And the ominous music plays loudly. The fall of the Hanwell Mental Institute. Oh, okay, alright. Excuse me. As if signaled by heightening tensions. I know a thing or two about the heightening tensions. An unprecedented incident. 1 second. Sorry. Pausing real quick, my throat. Alright, we're good to go. Incident catapulted Hanwell Mental Institute into chaos and confusion. An unsupervised patient mutilated herself in the most vicious way imaginable. Oh no, yep. The woman who gored herself and ate her own unborn baby. That'll count, yeah. The exact details of the episode continue to be unclear to this day, but the remaining staff at Hanwell spoke of a grotesque scene beyond the limits of human comprehension, which prompted something akin to a rebellion within the encaging walls of the hospital. Jeez, I'm all mushy-mouthed. I'm out of practice. Word spread fast, and authorities who had already set their sights on the establishment were quick to act. Had it been an isolated affair, the conclusion to this chronicle might have been different. But the combination of disenchanted employees, wild rumors, and growing public scrutiny spelled doom for Hanwell Mental Institute. In a heartbeat, authorities swarmed inside the building with a warrant order, apparently having prepared in advance just for an occasion. What follows next is a tale of mayhem. Documents received, staff members taken into custody, and much of the facility equipment shut down. In the blink of an eye, Hanwell Mental Institute simply stopped functioning. The building was evacuated almost immediately, and all of the patients were redistributed across a number of smaller but more modern facilities. Of the executive staff, Dr. Ann Eberschreiber turned out to be the most cooperative, speaking during interviews about the oppressive nature of her working environment. Give me 1 second. My glasses are a little bit dirty here. There we go. Dr. Ellis Hawthorne was found in the basement of the building, seemingly attempting to evade the authorities. This fact deeply damaged his legal case, as it followed grave accusations against him from the staff that were further supported in these statements made by Dr. Eberschreiber. Dr. Hawthorne sought refuge behind a team of lawyers and continues to be embroiled in trials to this day. To this day, whenever this was printed, who knows? Because this is upstairs on the completely abandoned 3rd floor, so who knows how long this has actually been here. Dr. Walter Hanwell could not be found inside the building at the time of the raid. However, he willingly presented himself for questioning at a local police station some days after the grim streak of events. It transpired that Dr. Hanwell corroborated all of Dr. Eberschreiber's claims, thus sealing the fate of his loyal right-hand man. Oh, he threw him under the bus! His loyal right-hand man and apparent friend, Dr. Hawthorne. He threw him, Hanwell threw Hawthorne under the bus. Those who interacted with the once world-famous surgeon during these climactic moments were perplexed by his neglected appearance, so unlike that of the figure who once commanded so much authority and respect. No case could be built against Dr. Hanwell himself, who disappeared from public life shortly afterward, never again working in the field of medicine. More recently, a few years after the interlude, a few years was this. Why is this up here if it was a few years later? After the interlude of depravity that became the downfall of Hanwell Mental Institute, the possibility of rehabilitating the symbolic building has resurfaced. Okay, why is this up here if this is like so enough years in the future to where they're redoing the institute? Why is this up here on the 3rd floor? Anyway, doesn't matter. Once again, Dr. Ambrose Miller, who was closely acquainted with its history, has expressed interest in the helming efforts to return to the establishment. Okay. Wow. What's that? Answer to my current prayer was not in these books. That dude is losing his mind. Oh my god, I just can't catch a break. He's going to be behind me the whole time, isn't he? While the easel could be useful, it wasn't much good self-defense weapon against the Madman. I don't want to hurt him. Oh, here we go. Shore Gazette. Madness in the hospital. A patient hurts herself savagely. Diary of a Madman. Following troubling rumors of patients being mistreated in already alarming hospital conditions, the overcrowded Hanwell Mental Institute, once a beacon of international respectability, has succumbed to its worst episode yet. Readers are advised to proceed with caution, as the following paragraphs present potentially disturbing descriptions. Disgruntled employees and concerned family members of patients have been warning the media about an atmosphere of neglect and allegations of misconduct in the establishment, so the brutal incident that transpired yesterday evening should not come as a surprise. A pregnant patient with severe mental... with severe mental disorders descended into a manic state and performed a sanguinary abortion on herself. Nurses who witnessed the self-mutilation described the scene as a savage bloodbath, also stating that the patient was alone in her locked room without access to any foreign objects. A nurse who discovered the vile act thinks thanks to a pool of blood running under the door. When pressed, she refused to reveal any further details about the gory scene inside the room. It is clear to this reporter that the faint Hamwell and Mental Institute is spiraling out of control, and authorities should seize control of the building immediately. God, that's dark. I'm surprised they went into such detail. See, that leads me back out there. No, it seemed to be a dead end. Shit. Hiding here was a bad idea. It wasn't time to read right now. The plank was too heavy to move. Alright, back out. Oh god. Alright. The door was open, but it seemed like a dangerous dead end inside. Okay. You know what? Ring around the rosy. Oh. It seemed like the Madman had attempted to move the cross to no avail. However, it was still loose. Wait, astonishingly, he had been able to move. Okay, so things are changing. Anything over here? What about this rosary? Can I pick that up now? The rosary's gone. Is there anything over here that's changed? It was certainly not time for sitting down to relax. No, it wasn't. Okay. Nothing of note. I couldn't reach the cross. Oh, I want to reach the cross? Okay, Oh! Okay. Wait, what? Why did I just do that? Oh! Will that block him in there? Okay. So... okay, that'll wedge the door, so I gotta go around the other way. How do I do... okay, let's figure this out. If I go this way, he's gonna be behind me. So I need to go that way. I need to find a way to loop around. Okay, so how would I block him in here? Can I push any of this in front of the door? There we go. Yes, block this door, but the Madman could still leave through the end using the other door. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Madman was inside that room. Perhaps... yup. Nice. Got it. Yes. Haha. Sir? Now, one thing you should always tell a crazy person, which they'll respect. Sir, I'm gonna need you to calm down. Sir, you're acting crazy, sir. Sir, please. You're acting a little crazy. I'm gonna need you to calm down. Just calm down. It's not working. Oh. All my mental health knowledge just out the window. Now let's see what's in this other room. A classroom. No thanks. Oh. What's that? Jerry and Taro. Markkinen. Very good. Oh, they all have little labels on them. Okay. Anything here? Man, this third floor is really just completely open to the elements. I'm surprised they have it like this, because if this third floor is completely open to the elements, that means that the second floor and the first floor are just going to get flooded constantly. Like, totally ruined. This should be priority. This should be priority. For some reason, many of the windows on the topmost floor were boarded up. Probably a lack of glass, or maybe something didn't want to be seen. Trevor Austeres and Fabio Romano. Riggio, Matthew Lee Venner, and Cynthia Gary. What are these? Are these like more developers? Is there really nothing in here for me to do? After all that? Oh, what is this? No. This door wouldn't open. Really? What kind of lessons did they offer in here? Lottie, class of 73. Tasks. Explore the third floor. Interesting. I feel like I could, like, walk up that. But I don't see a way over there. Maybe not. I've seen all those. Yeah, there's nothing to do in here. Huh. Nope. Oh, okay. 4 a.m. Here we go. All right. 4 a.m. Spent 8 hours in the asylum. Without the madman chasing me, I readied myself to explore the rest of the topmost floor. What is this? Scent of rare incense, perhaps of something old and arcane, almost made me stop in my tracks. Every corner of this hidden room seemed to hint at ancient secrets, or what foreboding revelations were inside. Wow. This, okay, this is not what I expected in the Hanwell Institute. I wondered what bizarre things had taken place inside this room. Is that a Necronomicon? Watch it actually be. Oh, Jesus, okay. No, I wasn't mentally prepared to delve into this sinister tome. Oh, Jesus. What was the purpose of this? What were they trying to accomplish? It was an odd-looking structure, perhaps an altar of sorts, but from where? Occult arts, this seemed to be an obsession. I finally found the candles, Jerry. Strange titles such as De Vermis Mysterious gave me the shivers. As much as I love books, I didn't even dare to open those. A small statue shaped like a head. It seemed like a ritualistic thing. Oh, yeah? A lot of things in this room do. The people who spent time in this office had some macabre tastes. Books on esoteric topics that I didn't want to peruse. Okay. Oh. A pile of jars with small stuff inside. Some things are better left alone. Okay. Oh. This way was blocked. Oh, that's the other doorway. Okay. Here we go. Journal updated. I feel nearly drunk at the prospect of harnessing all that power. We can't stop until his mysteries have been fully unraveled. I'm ready to exhaust all my resources, sacrificing anything and anyone until our goals are met. This is greater than mankind itself, even greater than me. This is the right symbol. I know it. Okay, I'm looking at that. The next step is to translate the logograms, which won't be an easy task considering the poor state of the stone slabs. So many millennia, epochs of abandonment. But how? This finding predates any recorded history of scientific research. There's no written account of the servants anywhere else. I'm not even sure that's the proper translation. We are completely on our own. It's imperative that we focus on the task at hand and make no compromises if we're to succeed. We may as well be the first civilized and sane human beings to ever gaze into the innards of this mountain. If what I suspect is true, what awaits inside grants the means to ultimate enlightenment. The permanence of actuality at our disposal. The permanence of actuality. Servants is far from an accurate word, but there is no better way to describe them with the meager information we found. Contrary to other ancient tribes, chief among them, the so-called Dalmar, who at least had a sense of purpose in keeping the vicious god at bay, the servants sought to commune with a benign, malignant entity. I wouldn't call this a goal per se, but rather a way to exist. The servants sensed as much as their primitive nature permitted the formidable but alluring power of the entity. To achieve this communion, the earliest beings would make use of psychoactive substances, or ethnogens, as they're referred to in ancient times, to, wow, there's a lot here, reach the state of genesthai, the true meaning of existence. Consider the implications of this fact. Sentient being, like, I consider myself fairly read. I know a lot of words, right? I'm struggling with a lot of these. Sentient beings that existed long before any hint of our recorded history or any form of a religion had already embarked on the greatest quest of all, Entheos, the divine within. And it could be right here beneath us. Examples of entheogens include come on, it's messing with me. Oh, okay. Ayahuasca, peyote, and psilocybin. I know those other two. It seems, as far as I can surmise, that the servants required some sort of mind shield to face the abstruse presence of the entity. This corroborates my other findings, yet I can't synthesize the prehistoric entheogens exploited by the servants. We lack that information. However, if shielding your mind is the key, then perhaps, the best word to describe the entity is, wow, there is so much. Phalote. Granted, there's likely a better term for it, but I'm unable to make sense out of every glyph. The servants thought so little of themselves in the close presence of Phalote that they failed to name their race in any way. It's the supreme surrender of will, the epitome of self-hatred and shameful submission under the influence of a foreign power. Imagine... Do I hear him banging still? Yeah, I can faintly in the background. Imagine for a moment the fate reserved for a culture of people that would surrender themselves at the behest of a preternatural being whose concerns were far detached from their own. But luckily, nothing of the sort ever happened. Whatever substances the primitive servants used, they didn't succeed in merging with this otherworldly visitor. The entire course of our history would have been so different had an inferior mind communed. And so, Philote still waits, forbearing as ever. Oh my god, I get that we're coming up to like the climax of the story, but come on, use some visual indicators of what's going on. Phalote is wise, an entity enlightened. Also, I have my AC on, so I apologize if you can hear it humming in the background at all, but it is extremely hot. An entity enlightened far beyond our human condition, and also infinitely patient. He remains rooted within the bowels of our earth until the right vessel comes, and he is willing to wait another insurmountable passage of time until that happens, and he finally breaks free to traverse the geometry of our world. Time has no meaning to him. Of course, a lower prehistoric species couldn't have tamed this illimitable power, but I have other means. Who is in control? That's the key. We naively think that we are in command of our lives, but the fabric of modern society shapes our fate by means of overwhelming information. Our minds begin to malfunction, and thus we surrender to the unbearable noise sucking away at our vitality. A dissonance perceived even on the mere page of a newspaper. Phalote also makes use of noise, but it's a different kind of disturbance. He delves deep into your mind, soothing an interference, perhaps even a physical change, manifests when you face the horror. And yet, there is a distinct possibility that we can tame this power. A nascent theory provides hope. The configuration of our brains is still crude, much as I'd like to believe my genes are the most sophisticated and boorish servants. Not enough time, all caps, has transpired to provide our brain cells the ability to provide our brain cells the ability to grasp the essence of reality. We're still only able to process 3 dimensions. However, Phalote operates on another geometry of existence. Its visual information is too much for our minds to absorb. Yet the only way to commune with this entity is to endure his presence. It must be so old, impossible to comprehend with our earthly conception of life. Phalote must have originated. This is never ending. From the time in which the very first stars formed, perhaps he already existed before it all began. Ambrose was right. The way to success resides in the primordial arrangements. In fact, the distant influence of celestial bodies may have an astounding implication during the encounter. This is too much to grasp, even for a learned man like me. There's a favorable configuration and greater chance to prevail if the communion takes place at a specific hour as we perceive time in our polyhedric coordinates. The first patterns were deemed too ineffable for the limited sensibilities of monotheistic religions, but our illiterate ancestors couldn't grasp how the primal instinct of a lowly species like the servants operated, seeking meaning in the simple organisms of that era: arachnids, Cleopatrans, millipedes, coleopterans, millipedes and grubs, Cleopatrans. What am I saying? Just white Greek women in Egyptian headdresses running around in ancient times. And yet, the shapes of these suggested constellations don't directly correlate with the arthropods that inhabited our planet. They are grotesque caricatures of otherwise familiar outlines, as if as if some vital feature of their true physical forms couldn't be conveyed on the flat surface of these slabs. Regrettably, we don't have enough time to construct an astrolabe. And so we'll have to operate with these spare details we have available. I'm in shock. The symbol itself acts like a piece of the chart. When the position is correct, it provides the zenith of the equation. It's inconceivable that the servants themselves figured this out. So the symbol must be the vestige of some elemental language, designed with a battling purpose that our spatiality impaired capabilities can't hope to decipher. The only way is to realize the encounter. This vermicular shape, I've seen it before. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Some sort of totem or rod. Okay, there's the symbol in the bottom right. Earth on the bottom left. Bunch of celestial bodies in the middle with a black hole of some kind or portal. Very good. Alright, record book has been updated. Is that really all there is? Yep. This drawing is almost exactly like Bertrand's. Had he been in the room... Oh, that is the symbol from Bertrand's. Okay, so I'm going to have to remember that in the top left quadrant. I don't know if I need to remember this, but I'm going to try. All right, I need a moment here. I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. Sorry, I had to get a drink. All that, what was that? Like, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 full pages on top of the like 4 or 5 pages from the other room. My throat's feeling it a little bit. All right, let's see if we go this way. We read that already. Oh, hey, a map. I can't wait to see that. I guarantee... I can't remember the name of the last room that I need to go to. For the valve. It was like an arboretum or something, wasn't it? I am here. Okay, and that's the intersection, so that's... Oh, greenhouse! Greenhouse! That's what it is! Oh, yeah! That's what I needed. Okay, so I went through all this stuff up here. Oh, wait, theater. Yep. And he is trapped in empty room. Female hospital 3, male hospital 3. So I can't go that way, obviously. Let's go to male. Well, first and foremost, we'll go to the green room. Or the greenhouse. I was able to see through the whole length of the once beautiful yard from this window. Hell yeah. Wait, what is this? Is there another floor? What's up here? Wait a second. No. I need to go look at this map before I go wandering up there. That's not on the... Wait, yes it is. That's the greenhouse, right? Oh, to the rooftop. Okay, to the rooftop. Okay. Okay. Let's keep looking. Okay, and this is the male section that I can't get to. Okay, so there's only one way to go. Alright. Greenhouse is up here. Although, technically, I should be in it right now, right? Here it is. There's the valve that I need, right there. Someone here really liked birds. I like birds. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I guess I'm out here now, though. The perpetual forest made me feel even more isolated in this place. I could hear the ocean from afar, whistling along with the wind. It had been long since anyone took care of these plants. Wood planks, they were everywhere on this floor. What did I just pick up? Multi-purpose lubricant! Lubricant for the thing in the basement, for the cart. Yes! Yes! Items. Oil can. Yes, perfect. And topics. Encounters with the entity. So the truth was becoming clear. The doctors conducted a series of secret experiments with the patients for the purpose of communing with a primordial being that had settled inside this mountain for an impossible period of time. Very cool. Okay, we're moving along. Imposing mountains encircling the forest. So Jesus, that scared me a little. Surrounding the institute. Okay. Okay. I wondered about the fates of the birds which had lived here. Hopefully they had flown away. I mean, do you see any bones? There were no traces of plants, just dried mud. I mean, that's not true. That's not true at all. That's... Whoa, what's that? Why is that alive? A peculiar flower. Yeah. For a fleeting moment, I remembered seeing a flower like this in another greenhouse. Huh. There it is. Oh, ha! Oil. With the help of the oil, the valve turned smoothly. There was no need to use this anymore. Okay, do I still have the oil? Let's see. Because I think I need it for the oil can. Yeah, I still need it for the cart down there. No amount of water could save these plants. Right. Can I go out this door? No. There were no traces of plants, just dried mud. Okay, now. It's time for me to go into the basement. Yes, but let's search this direction first. Thankfully, the outside world was still out there, waiting for my return. The door was shut tight. Oh, okay. Okay, now, do we go straight? Oh, wrong direction. Let me look at my journal real quick. I think that I just have to retrieve the item in the basement. Yep. Drain the septic tank. Yep. And then find the catacombs, which will be through the cart, through the wooden wall. Once I oil the wheels. All right, let's do this. You know, honestly, it's been almost an hour, but I'm in this. We're doing this. I feel like we're right at the finale. Like we're about to hit it. I don't want to stop here. All right, let's see if Lenny's still here. He is not. We are. You're not gonna get me this time, fucker. How fucking dare you try to sneak up on me. Alright, to the basement. buddy. How you doing? It's good to see you. It's been a while, huh? Yeah, I know. Left down here all alone for weeks and weeks and weeks without any friends. Don't worry, I'll give you a spin. There you go. Go sit back down. I got work to do. Now, I still can't... Like, why can I pick this up and use it? Yep, here we go. Everything's down. Open. If you scare me. Okay. Why would I close... No! Who's that? What? Oh, there's the totem! Curious artifact. A sense of impending doom assaulted me? Oof. 5 a.m. Oh no. Okay. Whoa. 5 a.m. Spent 9 hours in the asylum. I felt my nightmare's journey was nearing its conclusion. This weird key was bound to unlock the final answer. What a horrible fate this poor man had suffered. Oh my god. Jesus. Both the hellish glow and the heat from the boiler room upstairs invaded the septic tank. This is a Oh, that's right. I'm standing in a septic tank right now. Sorry. God. Alright. Now, for this recording, I did turn off my, like, mic peaker. My mic thing. So hopefully it's not peaking too loud. Let's lower that a little bit. Yeah. Alright. So. Was it in here? It was. Here we go. Alright. First, let's pick that up. The tool seemed oddly familiar to me. Okay, it won't let me. Here we go. Oil can. I apply a bit of oil to the wheel. Can I push it? Oh, do I need to do it on all of them? I do. Alright, let's go to the other side, I guess. Yeah, it's really gonna make me do it on all of them. Okay. There we go. Now, do I still have the oil can? Nope. That was it. Ancient artifact. What was the purpose of this strange artifact? A key? But for what? Alright, can I pick up the pick? I cannot. An opening in the construction area was boarded up. Alright, I want to push this thing through it. There it is. Oh, here we go. I still don't even know my own name. Actually, I need to check. Do I know my... I don't think I know my own name yet. Like, this was all a very big and convoluted way to open that up. Like, I could have used that to pick a couple of those off. Anyway, let's see. What's my name? We don't know. No name. No my day of admission. Diagnosis, schizophrenia, and scavenger. Actually, you know what? Let's just... For posterities. Let's save. Yes. Just in case. Alright, here we go. Wish me luck. Oh, okay, that's dark. Whoa! Okay. Hey. Oh, it's Lenny. Hey, buddy. Hey, Lenny, what's going on? Why are you naked down here, dude? Dude, what's going on? Why are you down here? I just opened it up. Why are you down here?
What are you doing here?
Right, dude, like, I literally just opened it.
The time has come.
Oh, okay.
But how?
This is the place where it all happened. And now you must proceed.
I don't understand. Where have you been all this time?
I've always been here. With you.
Oh, God.
What are you saying? Lenny, please. You're my only friend.
No one here can have friends.
Oh, no.
What? Lenny, don't make jokes like that. You're scaring me.
Is it the bird chest? It's scaring me, too.
Why are you doing this?
Because I need answers, Lenny.
Why am I? I need to understand. I want peace.
Then go. The answer lies at the end of this tunnel.
Okay.
Lenny.
Lenny.
I must go now.
Oh. Oh. What's this? A little something for us to, journal update. Okay. Ellis, I'm leaving behind this hasty note in the event you follow my steps. The situation upstairs is untenable and may have reached a point of no return with that revolting scene in the female wing. They couldn't handle it. Ellis, their minds are too feeble, but they served our purpose, and I have enough details now to understand what lies inside that cave. This is the second incursion of authorities into the premises, and we won't get away with things so easily this time. My own actions have raised suspicions, putting me under close scrutiny. There will be a thorough investigation. They'll ask more questions, and we can't afford to lose control over our discovery. Never. This is the end of the Institute, so I've made my decision. I'm going in. I've wasted too much valuable time assessing the risks when we both know that no civilized human being has ever attempted this. Risks? Bah! Between facing the authorities and concluding an encounter postponed by unfathomable eons, the outcome of which is unknown, I choose to feast my eyes on the enrapturing radiance of Phalot. Enrapturing radiance of Phalot. It's ours. We earned it. Remember that. Should the worst case scenario present itself after this irrational adventure, I leave my last revelatory finding on these papers. The tumor. It's a mechanism, Ellis. The tumor acts as a sort of fail-safe device. Phalot, in his endless wisdom, honed through vast passages of time that our pathetic minds wouldn't grasp, understood the risks of taking control of an inferior organism. What lies beyond the cave? Is the vessel being threatened in some way? How can he know if the organism will survive? So the entity only goes so far in the reconfiguration of foreign tissue. He leaves only a part of himself as a test, or maybe as some kind of probe, which our biology develops as a tumor. This is the abnormal growth that we observe in the patients. Ironically, it was him observing us the entire time. And that, Ellis, is our biggest mistake. Yes, the patients relayed critical visual information to us, but the entity sensed the threat. We may be among the elite of our peers, but in the presence of Phalot, we are arrogant and stupid creatures. I still have to decrypt the significance of the visions, but I believe they represent beacons. This is the part I couldn't properly translate. They are somehow part of the failsafe system. What I do know is that he wants to leave, patiently waiting until an ambitious but strong soul faces him and successfully withstands his powerful gaze. Whoever is chosen will not only participate in a cosmic symbiosis our earthly religions could only dream of, but gain an epochal power transcending our human condition. I should be able to tolerate his sight if my suspicions are correct, Ellis. Not even our wildest theories could have prepared us for him. I may not be in control of myself after I enter that chamber. Take all necessary precautions to ensure that our discovery remains safe. No one can proceed beyond this point but me. W.H. Walter Hanwell. Okay, let's move. Oh, God. Here we go. Let's go meet this cosmic entity. Let's go meet Cthulhu, guys. Whoa. Hey now. Cool looking mushrooms. I have no control over where I look right now. Watch that have just been the first half of the game. Now the real game starts. It's going to turn into an FPS shooter. Like Doom. Am I just going to emerge from this as like the Doom guy? Ready to fight Phalot? Rip and tear. Oh, there's the thing. Okay. Is there anything else around here? No. See the symbol. Okay. Oh. Alright. Yeah, so that goes there. Okay. These are at the... Wait. Okay. Do I have... There it is. Alright. So. Turn. Wait, what? Huh. Do I have anything else? No, I just have keys. I can't use keys here. Oh! There we go! Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now take that and put it here. Put it down, and then turn... No! Turn the other way! Stumbled on that. I thought I was supposed to turn it the other direction. I'll take it. Oh, this is the Phalot? It's fucking Cthulhu. If it has tentacles coming out of its face, I'm gonna laugh. It does not. Okay. Why is it crying like a baby? And why does it look like an embryo? What the fuck? 6 a.m. "6 a.m. Spent 10 hours in the asylum." Where am I? Wait, what? Is this the garden shed? I feel like this could be the garden shed. It seems like the right size, and there's sunlight and stuff. Oh, here we go. Tasks. Leave the Institute. Down below. My bizarre quest seemed to direct me towards the basement of the Institute. But what was I supposed to find in there? Nothing. Leave the Institute. There is nothing worth mentioning. Alright. Then let's, oh, there we go. You know, I called it. I knew it. Okay. Oh, you're not gonna let me go that way? Alright. It's a beautiful day, considering it was rainy and shitty all night. Oh, where's Julia? Oh, there's Julia. Hey, Julia.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, Julia. Thank you. I'm not even gonna reply. I'm just gonna. Whoa! What the hell? No, don't hurt Julia. What am I? What? What? No! 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 Why? What the fuck? And now I'm humming to myself like nothing happened? Why would I do that? Oh no. Is the creature in me? Oh, that's right. The whole thing was that he was looking for a vessel. I'm the vessel. I'm the vessel. The creature is in me. I just helped it escape. I just helped the creature escape. I went through all of this only to get taken over by the cosmic entity, I almost said it 4 times in a row. The eldritch goddamn abomination that's older than time just took me over and escaped where it was kept. Through me. And the first person I came across, I blinded her. A person who was nothing but helpful and awesome. I'm sorry, I just saw something in here that said Discord Mistress. Better than a Discord kitten, I guess. Wow, that was awesome. I really love this game. I'm so glad that this was highly recommended to me by someone that played the original when they were younger and really wanted to see this. So I'm glad we got to get through this together. Wow. Yeah, and this game was like 19, 20 years in the making or something like that. It was worth it. Maybe not quite that long worth it, but it was great. I really enjoyed this. Good story, cool characters, fun. I can say this with 100% confidence. This is the best point-and-click game. Let me lower this just a little bit. There we go. This is the best point-and-click game that I have played in 15 years. It's probably the only point-and-click game I've played in 15 years, but it was fantastic. I very much enjoyed this, and if you have any suggestions for any other games you'd like to see me play, leave them in the comments. But until then, stay safe, friends.